What is going on, Virgo? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your favorite Cali reader and fellow Virgo. So this is going to be your portion of the reading. Highly recommend, as always, to watch the collective reading that I did before, because that reading is basically the catalyst to the messages that I'm doing for each sign. Okay, so it's based off of those collective messages that I'm getting a separate message for each sign based on how those messages are tying into each sign in specific. So you're going to want to watch that first, and the further I go into the signs, the more the messages are showing up that correlate back to that reading. So I'm just saying, so it makes sense for you, I would recommend watching that first. Okay, so I hope y'all are doing well. I don't know, I always get all like because I'm a Virgo too, so I love y'all, I love me, I love us. So anyway, hope y'all are doing good. Life has been lifing for me as always. I have a balloon release tomorrow, followed by a funeral the next day after that. It's been a long week to say the least. So yeah, I hope y'all are doing good though. I'm doing my best to stay as uplifted and energized and aligned as possible. So especially with this portal energy coming in tomorrow, new moon, I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited to see how that is going to play out for us, not only as a collective, but as far as Virgos, okay? Because we working fucking hard and we be going through shit, okay? Hermiting because of all the stuff going on. Like, I at least, that's what I've been experiencing. I know I'm not the only one. So, anywho, without further ado, Virgo, let's see how this is playing into your energy for my Virgos as pertains to the spread. First card out, ooh, Three of Swords. Okay, so Virgo, I really don't honestly. I mean, okay, this could obviously it could be you, but the energy I'm getting off of this, I don't feel like this is your energy. Okay, I feel like for some of you Virgos, because of whoever some of you are attaching to, or like has had an attachment to, or they're attached to you, it feels like some of you are ending that. Okay, this could be with the Scorpio. That sign has been coming up very significantly throughout like beginning of the reading, and I feel like for some of you that could be who you're setting boundaries with. Okay, and that could be causing someone a sense of heartbreak. It feels like you may be setting boundaries with someone that may ultimately be something they obviously don't want, and that may, it may feel like a breakup. It may be a breakup for some of you. Some of you, that may be the boundary, is that we can't date anymore. We can't see each other like that anymore. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you. So, take it as it applies. But, oh shit, I didn't even see that. Queen of Cups. But this is ultimately, you're doing this for your own betterment. It's like you're doing this because your own intuition is telling you this is what we need right now. I'm honoring my emotions right now. I'm honoring how I feel. I'm honoring that part of me that knows this is what I need. And for, like, it feels like for some of you, and I can definitely relate, is, a lot of us have grown up and spent a lot of our lives overgiving, overexerting, people pleasing, doing things ultimately that were in the highest and greatest good of someone else, putting ourselves on the side, putting ourselves on the back burner. And it's like you guys are in this energy where it's like, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay. It's like this portal energy is putting you guys in a position to really put yourself as a priority. Even if it hurts other people, it is what the fuck it is. And it's like, a lot of us have done the opposite for so fucking long, where it's like, this is overdue. Like, some of y'all may be surprised, right? Meaning, like, other people, they may be surprised when we do this, but it's like, have y'all like not been witnessing and watching how long we've been putting other people first? This has been our time. This has been overdue. Like, it may hurt you, but guess what? I've been, hurting in ways that I wasn't even aware of for way longer. Like, the fuck? Like, I don't know. That's what this feels like, Virgo. So let's see. One more. Virgo. Dun dun dun. Judgment. Yeah. Y'all are making a decision. It's like I feel like some of you, this could be coming in the form of an awakening where you guys are maybe just finally seeing something very differently, seeing a situation differently. And some of you are just in this energy of where it's like, I love you, but I love me more. And I'm seeing it for what the fuck it is. Others of you, this is you being called into service. Some of you, it's like you're being called. So you have no choice but to make this decision. You have no choice but to hurt someone on behalf of putting yourself as a priority, because some of you are stepping into your life purpose. Some of you, like I said, are being called into service, and that is what that means. Okay, where you're heeding the call. The call is telling you, like, we need boundaries. We need detachment from this. We need detachment from this person, especially for those of you like myself that are familiar with the human design, and you are I'm a sacral generator. No, yes, I'm a sacral generator. So my sacral authority is based off of what I feel. And people mix that up and used to gaslight me into thinking that I was just being emotional and sensitive, not realizing how I feel. When I would say how I feel, they automatically associate that with emotions. And that's not what I'm talking about. We're not talking about emotions when I say feel. When I'm saying feel, I'm talking about how my intuition feels, how my body feels, how my body is reacting, letting me know that this is good or we ain't fucking with this. You see what I'm saying? So some of you, that's kind of what this is, where some of you are maybe kind of like finally coming, this portal energy is maybe, it feels like aligning you or awakening you to see, especially beyond the mind here, to help you see beyond what you thought, beyond what your logical brain can perceive, can comprehend. You're going off of now, like I'm paying attention to how I feel now. And I'm not ignoring it anymore. Even if that hurts other people, I don't give a fuck. I can't. I have to put me first. I have to do ultimately what's best for me. I have to put my, because look, sacral, okay, this is what's being activated, sacral inner space. Okay, so for those of you that have been feeling maybe blocked, especially when it comes to your manifestations, when it comes to your creativity, that's what this is. Okay, this is like, I'm hurting, I might be hurting other people, not on purpose, but I'm putting myself first. I'm following my intuition, and I'm letting my creative life force energy, which is your sacral chakra, okay, which is ruled by planet Mercury. That's why the orange, okay? So that is the day I'm recording this. This is all corresponding. So this is that energy of, I'm putting myself first because that's what I need to do at this time. Like that's the phase of my journey I'm at. And I'm not willing to compromise that anymore. I'm not willing to put that aside for anybody else anymore. At least for me, I'll just use myself as an example. That's definitely where I'm at. And it feels like for some of you Virgos, this portal, this new moon energy is kind of like helping you see that for yourself as it resonates for your own specific life and situation. It feels like you guys are no longer interested in ignoring what your own intuition, what your own feelings and emotions are telling you. They're very telling, but it's a matter of us choosing to listen to them. Sometimes we don't want to hear it, right? Sometimes we'd be in denial because it's opposite of what our ego wants, right? But this is like that energy of, I can't ignore it anymore. I can't ignore it anymore if I wanted to, right? So let's get a message of advice from your benevolent ancestors for my Virgo. And it feels like for some of you too, what could be happening here is that you guys are healing whatever has hurt you, things that maybe you have been holding on to as it relates to your emotions. Okay, it's like it's helping you be more tender, be more kind, be more sensual. It's opening up that sexual sacred energy, because I feel like some of you are this new moon is helping you and allowing you to finally release those old, whether it's connections or experiences, thoughts, whatever that is, that have been for some of you keeping you in this space of pain that you've been like maybe holding on to. It's like really helping you open up and release that once and for all. Okay, so let's see, there's some advice from Virgos. Here's the advice for Virgos. I love this for us, I really do. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Okay, so at the bottom we have card 22, just blessed. All right. So this card speaks of in specific that you guys are coming into some type of abundance, some type of miraculous event happening, blessing that you didn't have to work for. It's gonna come like literally, like when they say it just fell in my lap, that's what this is gonna feel like. Okay. So this is spirit saying, prepare yourself. Your ancestors are telling you, you have a new life ahead of you, Virgo. So whatever attachment that's trying to keep you stuck, that you need to set boundaries with, whether it's with yourself, with others, all that. Like I was getting really into the collective message about this boundaries. Like I said, highly, highly recommend watching the collective reading before you watch this one, because you'll then see what I'm talking about and how they correlate together. I'm not just saying that to get you to watch another fucking video. I don't got time for that. But the messages very much so relate, especially coming up again here. So like I said, some of you, this is your ancestors letting you know you have a new life on the other side of this. This portal energy, this new moon is opening up a brand new reality for you guys. Some of you are literally going to find yourself quantum leaping into a whole new brand new life. And this is them letting you know, be prepared. You might hurt some people, but ultimately this is what you're being guided to do at this time. Okay, so it's important for you to honor how you feel about that. Your sacral chakra is like talking to you, so to speak. Okay, and so this is going to help you see that for what it is. This is an awakening, but this is also about making a decision, because this is also talking about second chances, right? Things coming back around for a second look. That could also be what's happening here. So this is, again, to be mindful that you may have people that are still have some type of attachment to you that may be coming back around for another chance. But it seems like somebody still has some work to do. Okay. You don't want to find yourself heartbroken and, because you didn't put yourself first, because you didn't put your own highest and best interest in mind first as a priority. Okay. To then where, they're doubling back and you find yourself reliving a whole cycle that you didn't have to repeat. Just saying. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Virgos. Hope this was helpful. Until next time, you guys. Out.